So what are some methods you use to check for understanding as you're teaching? So to check for understanding as I'm teaching, I can use quizzes. I've written our technology such as Quizlet, Kahoot, and Google Forms. What are some strengths and weaknesses you have? So my strengths are reading, writing, speaking in front of large groups of people. I also have a lot of communication skills because I've worked as a hostess at a popular restaurant for almost over 2 years. This job has taught me a lot about communication skills and dealing with difficult and different types of people. Math is definitely one of my weaknesses. I've never been a math person and have always struggled with that subject. I definitely have to work on my disciplinary skills in regarding students, just because I always tend to see the best in people, and sometimes it leads to people taking advantage of me or students taking advantage of me. So I hope to learn how to control this more throughout my years in college. Also, time management is one of my weaknesses as well. What is the greatest challenge facing teachers today? So some of the biggest challenges facing teachers today are understanding different learning abilities and different learning abilities of the students. Another challenge facing teachers is motivating and encouraging their students to underperform and have to deal with peer or parental pressure. Lastly, knowing their students well is also a big challenge for teachers today, because dealing with classes on Zoom, it's really hard to get to know each child individually. So how can you meet the needs of a student with an IEP? It's very important to read the IEP carefully. It's important to know what the student is interested in. Just when looking at the IEP, it's very important to know how the student is, what they like or what they don't like, just so you can help them learn better. So how will you meet the needs of students in your class who are advanced or say they're bored? So for students who are more advanced or say they're bored, I will likely pair up students with the same learning capabilities and have them work together, or I will pair up the opposite learning capability students so that they can kind of help each other in that way.